If you had a choice to be the best version of yourself right now in quarantine, would you choose it? I think that is the question that we are all facing right now in quarantine. That moment when you realize that we just had 1/3 of an year to ourselves, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 4 months. And the crazy part, it's still counting. But honestly, I think most of us, including myself, are simply not choosing to take this opportunity to upgrade and improve ourselves. So in this video, I want to share with you one thing that has helped me to improve my life, and also this will help you guys too. But this wasn't always the case, If you were to ask me, how things are going, my response would be, it's boring. But funny enough, I had a lot of things that I wanted to do, stuff like reading a book, or finishing a lot of lectures in Marrow, or learning something new in Udemy. So I thought to myself, but why? Why is it when I have all the time in this world and I have a lot of things that I want to do, I'm still chilling? And that is when I stumbled upon this concept of make it easy. In this book, The Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about this concept of make it easy. It is the idea that if you want to do something consistently and you want to make it a habit, you might as well just make it easy, right? And so I thought, all I have to do to achieve my goals is to make them easy. But then that would not be a goal. Then it would not be a goal. And that is where I got it wrong. All I had was goals, right? And no actions. Sometimes we just get so caught up on the big stuff that we forget the small stuff that make this happen. It's like I wanted to be on the top of the mountain so bad that I forgot about the climb. What I had was these big goals that were hard and not small goals which were easy. So the lesson here is to make your goals easy. And how do you do that? You do that by breaking them into the smallest of fractions. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have this goal that I want to read one book, right? That's the goal. But that's not easy. So we have to make that goal simpler. So if I wanted to read one book, the simplest goal would be to read one page. What if we take that up a notch? Instead of reading one page, let's say one para, or maybe one word, or one letter. Now I know what you might be thinking. Reading one letter is an absolute no-brainer. But that's the whole point. Make it easy. Because if you were to reverse engineer this concept, the letter is what forms the word, which is what forms the para, the page, and ultimately the whole book. So if reading a letter, a word, a page, a para becomes a no-brainer, it is only a matter of time before reading one book becomes a no-brainer. And guess what? You have a lot of time. And understanding this concept, I started seeing it in various aspects of my life. So for me, as a medical student, NEET PG is a humongous goal. I mean, just thinking about it itself is a daunting task. And that is where apps like Marrow, Prep Ladder, and DAMS come in. They have made this colossal task of NEET PG and they have made it easy. So let's see how they have taken this huge task of NEET PG and they have made it easy. So right away they have divided it 19 times based on the 19 subjects. Right now, within each subject, they have further simplified based on systems. For example, in medicine, they have divided based on the systems. And within each system, based on the topics for that system, they have made corresponding videos for each. And they have even taken a step further to divide each video into subtopics. So for a person who has NEET PG as his or her target, his or her goal, all that person has to do is to watch 1 or 2 videos per day. And it is only a matter of time before that person finishes NEET PG. I mean, it is more than that, but you get my point, right? There is this quote by Mark Twain. It goes, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." And I would add that the secret of getting started is making it easy. Making it so easy that it becomes a no-brainer to actually do the work. And once you start getting that momentum, once you start getting the hang of it, there's nothing stopping you. There is nothing. So start with one letter, then one word, then one page, pages, chapter, whole book. So my question to you at the end of the day is this: what is stopping you from reading that one letter? Actually, I know the answer, because the answer is absolutely nothing. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed these kinds of videos, please do consider subscribing, because you guys are the reason why I'm making these videos. Okay, I would be much grateful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.